things simple and basic, and I'll also go at a good pace. One of the good things about these videos is it's all pre-recorded, so if something doesn't make sense, or if you need to hear something again, you can just rewatch the video. Okay, so what is a bookkeeper? Well, a bookkeeper keeps the books. A bookkeeper keeps the books, hence the term bookkeeper. The books meaning the accounts. The accounts are a set of recorded financial transactions for an entity. So if you think of a business, a charity, a company, some sort of organization, they're going to have money coming in to the organization and money going out. And what a bookkeeper does is record these transactions and create accounts. There will be sales in those accounts, there will be expenses, there will be purchases of assets. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry, we'll come to that later on. There will be loans taken by the organization. There'll be lots of monetary transactions that move in and out of the company through bank accounts and other accounts, and those things need recording, and that's what a bookkeeper does. So what is an accountant? Well, just to make things very confusing for you, an accountant can be many things. So some people refer to a bookkeeper as an accountant. So a bookkeeper can also be an accountant. The terms are interchangeable. But generally speaking, an accountant is someone that deals with the year-end accounts, meaning they calculate tax, they give tax advice, that sort of thing. And then there are lots of other terms that we could go through, such as financial controller, finance manager, and the list goes on and on. Generally speaking, though, all of these roles are doing the same thing, that is recording the financial transactions of an organization, a business, a charity, a company, to create accounts. So why do you need a bookkeeper? Why do we need to keep accounts? What's the purpose of it all? Well, there's probably 100 reasons why we need to keep accounts, but I've listed 5 of the top main reasons why accounts are needed. The first is it's a legal requirement. If you don't keep financial accounts, you're breaking the law. So if you're not interested in any other reason on this list to keep financial accounts, you still have to. It is against the law to not keep financial accounts. You have to keep record of the financial transactions of your business. So that's point 1. It's a requirement of the law. Number 2 is financial planning and financial forecasting. If you have a set of accounts, you can see the sales that a business has made, you can see the expenses a business has had, and you can look at this data over a period of weeks, months, and even years. So when you have this data available, when you have sets of accounts, you can compare weeks against weeks, months against months, years against years, and you can see how an entity is performing. And you can do the same with expenses, with profitability, with lots of other things. But it can help greatly with financial planning. And that's a very general term. Financial planning could include goals you have for the entity. You want to reach X amount of sales this year. It could be to do with forecasting cash. If we look at previous figures, we can forecast how much available cash we're going to have in coming weeks, months, and years. All of this can just be umbrellaed under financial planning. Tax calculating. So if an entity has made a profit, if a business or company has made a profit, then it's likely they have to pay some sort of tax. So without having accounts, you don't know how much tax needs to be paid. Profitability. Obviously, if you want to know if an entity is making money, if your business or company is making money, you need a set of accounts. So profitability is on this list. And I've also put assets and liabilities. So assets and liabilities are simply things that the entity, business, company, charity owns or owes. So keeping a set of accounts will help a business know what it owns and what it owes. which is very important. You need to know who owes you money, for example, and who you owe money to. So there are 5 reasons why you need a bookkeeper, or in other words, why you need to keep financial accounts. Obviously, I could go on and talk about lots of other things, but just to keep things simple and basic, there are 5 reasons there for you. So this is the end of video 1. These videos are going to be very short and sweet, hopefully about 10 minutes each. Some will be shorter, some will be slightly longer, but about 10 minutes each, nice bite-sized chunks for you. As mentioned, if you go over to my website, which is here, so